cast the billionaire landowner that had a key role in King Charles' coronation and has the Prince and Princess of Wales as good pals. And now the Duke of Westminster, Hugh Grosvenor, has been named the wealthiest person in the UK under the age of 35. The 32-year-old, who is godfather to future King Prince George, has a wealth of £9.9 billion and is also the 11th richest person in the UK overall, according to the Sunday Times Rich List 2023. He was once described as the UK's most eligible bachelor, although now he is off the market after announcing his engagement just last month. Here, we take a look at how the Duke has come to earn his extraordinary wealth along with his royal family collections. Hugh Richard Louis Grosvenor was born on January 29, 1991, in London and was the third of four children who were born to the late Gerald Grosvenor, 6th Duke of Westminster, and his wife, Natalia. He has two older sisters, Lady Tamara Catherine Grosvenor and Lady Edwina Louise Grosvenor, and a younger sister, Lady Viola Georgina Grosvenor. Hugh and his siblings were educated at a state primary school and then went on to study at the private Mostyn House School in Cheshire. He continued his education at Ellesmere College and then earned a degree in countryside management from Newcastle University. He hit the headlines when details of his lavish 21st birthday were revealed, with it reportedly costing £5 million. It was held at the Grosvenor's sprawling estate, Eaton Hall near Chester, in January 2012, where Hugh was joined by a whopping 800 guests, including Prince Harry. The 21st birthday party hit the headlines just over a year before he was asked to be George's godfather by William. In 2013, he attended the infant's christening at St James's Palace in London after being chosen as the youngest of the royal baby's 7 godparents. Among George's other godparents are William's cousin Zara Tindall and Princess Diana's friend Julia Samuel. Hugh's late father was a good friend of King Charles, and there are close links between the two families. Hugh became the 7th Duke of Westminster when his father sadly died from a heart attack at the age of 64 in 2016. At the time of his succession, he inherited an estimated wealth of £9 billion and gained several new estates. He became the head of the Grosvenor Group, which means he owns several huge areas of London, as well as land in over 1,500 buildings all across the world. In London, the group owns Park Lane, half of Mayfair and 300 acres of Belgravia. The family also has several enormous estates that include Eaton Hall in Cheshire and the Abbeystead estate in Lancashire, as well as homes in Scotland and Spain. Some of the most notable buildings owned by the group include the Liverpool One shopping centre, a residential tower in Tokyo, a large chunk of Silicon Valley in California, and Annacis Island, near Vancouver. Over the years, he has also led a campaign for the Defence and National Rehabilitation Centre, which was initiated by his father and continues to support the rehabilitation of seriously wounded or injured members of the armed forces. He has also represented Team GB at Olympic skeet shooting competitions overseas and in the UK. In 2020, the Duke donated £12.5 million to the UK's coronavirus relief effort. Speaking at the time, he said, "On behalf of my family and everyone at the Grosvenor estate, I want to say a huge thank you to all our amazing NHS staff and everyone providing critical frontline services." Meanwhile, just last month it was announced that Hugh had become engaged to his girlfriend of 2 years, Olivia Henson. The couple said in a statement, "The Duke of Westminster and Miss Olivia Henson are delighted to announce they are engaged to be married." The couple, who have been together for 2 years, recently became engaged at the Duke's family home at Eaton Hall in Cheshire. Members of both their families are absolutely delighted with the news. At the King's coronation 2 weeks ago, Hugh was given the task of carrying a standard along with several other peers in the procession.